almost caught you lacking for a
Hello.
second.
Say what?
I almost caught you lacking there for a second because you said you were ready, and I said it's go time, and I clicked the button right before you. I guess before you expected me to. Ty, I was really quick on the trigger today.
Yeah, you were really fast. I was like mid sip in my cup of mud, and then I heard the familiar sound of our intro music, and I thought, that's my cue.
That's right. The
Hmm.
little countdown in Zencaster is a blinking, and here we are. What a shitty day outside, hey?
Yeah, it's terrible. Great day to be inside, though. I find that whenever it's an inside day, I end up just spending more money online.
Oh, dude.
My
Yeah.
my weak moment was about an hour ago when I spent $27 on a bar of soap.
Dude, you got to tell me exactly what bar soap that is because I need to have the deets. Okay,
Oh,
I
of
think this is
course.
the price range of Aesop.
This is absolutely the price range of Aesop. I cannot believe that they're willing to charge that they even think they can charge that much for a bar of soap, but they clearly can. As I did pull the trigger. There's three.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought it was. I thought it was severely underpriced for Aesop. Dude, have you ever finished a bar of soap? They last forever.
that's fair enough. They do last like you only need like a quarterly bar of soap. So if you think about it that way, it's like $27 for 4 or 5 months of
hmm
suds. That's a lot of
It's like
suds.
I think it's like an infinite soap glitch, to be honest. And it's like the perfect thing to bring with you because it's not a liquid, like on travels.
That's true. Hey, I got away with bringing peanut butter in my carry-on. I remember there was the whole peanut butter fiasco a few months ago. Is it a liquid? Is it a solid?
No, I had no idea about this. But was it a sealed container of peanut butter?
It was a jar of peanut butter that had been the seal had not been cracked yet, but they didn't bat an eye at it at the TSA. I'm really surprised. I brought it home from Amsterdam. They had a peanut butter store that sold Stroop waffle flavored peanut butter, and your boy had to
Hmm.
hit a lick.
Oh, dude, that sounds unbelievable. But I guess food doesn't count with the whole liquid thing because, it should, all right? Because like, you can't bring a bottle of water.
I know. Well, this is the thing. I think the Netherlands are so much farther ahead of us. I was in line to go through security and I was chugging my water bottle like an absolute clown. And then the lady, she literally like comes out from behind the conveyor belt to stop me. She's like, "No, no, no, stop, stop." And I'm like, What's going on?" And then she says, "You can bring up to 2 liters of water through now." I was like, "Are you for
Wow.
real?" I know, crazy.
Do you think they allow that to planes to New York?
I feel
Like
like New York,
if we're
there's
flying the
restrictions.
Amsterdam to JFK route, like I don't know if you're allowed to bring 2 liters of anything.
Dude, I think if you're flying to JFK, they make you like empty your bladder before you even get on the plane. Like that's too much fluid that you're packing.
hmm Absolutely, you got to check your AirPods. You can't even bring those on.
Yeah.
The wireless charging looks like a bomb.
Yeah, pee in a cup and then hand over your phone.
Exactly.
Real, yeah, real security state.
Wow.
But
I have. Sorry. Do you want to keep talking about Aesop?
yeah, I do. I wanted to go back to
Okay.
the Aesop.
Okay. Go on that. I got something
Okay,
after.
go off, King. 3 bars of soap in their collection. We got the what are they? The refresh, the polish, and the nurture.
They got the Think
All
Fresh Refresh.
the Think Fresh Refresh bar, which is closer to my hand soap, like bergamot rhyme and Ling Lang happening in there. Then there's
Mm.
the other two are more for like gentle skin, dry skin. I think the polish has some sage leaf in it, and the one I went with, the Nurture bar. I'll probably try all three, but eventually. But it's got a very like woodsy vibe, perfect for this time of year. Rosemary leaf, cedar, and lavender stem. Hopefully, it'll make my skin feel supple. Is what they promise. Oh, dude, these bars of soap look like works of art. I don't know if you've like analyzed the product details pages.
You don't even have to look anymore at this point. You already know Aesop doesn't miss with that kind of stuff. But one thing I'm
Hmm.
like curious about, Ty, why do you think they made each of their bars have a very like utilitarian slash literal name? Because like think about their candles, for example, like they're all like very poetically named, like Aganice or like
Hmm.
whatever. I don't even know what the other ones are because they're words I've never seen before, you know? But these ones
Hmm.
are like, it's almost like this is the L'Oreal death grip kind of showing.
L'Oreal insists they have SEO friendly soap bar names.
that's that's the
I
big idea from the L'Oreal CEO.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, Eric. I think what it is that for functional product, they prefer functional names. Like I think the toothpaste is just called toothpaste.
Mhm.
But for products that are meant to entertain the senses, think aromas, think candles, there's an opportunity to do something otherworldly with the naming convention because it doesn't, the only function it serves is to entertain and inspire, anyways.
Mhm. That is a great point. And I'm looking up the Aesop directory right now.
Hmm.
Because at first, I guess, first thought, yeah, you're right. Because all the fragrances are like named something very romantic. Whereas, like, if you go into the home page, the home category, what do
Hmm.
we have here? We have,
Words
okay,
I've
actually,
never
more
seen
candles,
before.
brass
None of
oil
them make
burner.
sense.
Yeah. The best thing is they have this, like, dog shampoo, but it's just called
Hmm.
animal. It's for the dog in you.
Dude, I know a lot of people with dogs, and I've never once considered this as a gift, but this is a great gift.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've toyed with this idea as well. As very select breadheads would know, I have a very small dog, and I feel
Hmm.
like this animal soap would last probably for the rest of its life, and then I wouldn't have. I don't
Hmm.
know what to do with it after that. You know.
So what do? Pump a couple globs of the Aesop Animal Lemon Rind Dog Wash in your own hands or directly on the dog.
I think you want to dress it up like a hot dog. You know, what I mean, you want to hold it and then kind of like squirt a line down its back.
Yeah, yeah. And then you just kind of give it this like nice little like job with your hand up and down.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to rub in the mustard, as they say.
Hmm.
But one thing that's kind of jumping out at me right now as we're looking at this, it says it's suited to pampered pets. Makes sense. But then it says
Hmm.
also suitable to enjoy as a gentle, regular use hand wash. Are you washing
Oh
your hands
wow.
with the dog shampoo, Ty? Is
Dude,
that
in a
could be the
pinch, I
move?
think I will. I think that could be the move. For
Do
all the
you smell
dogs
like
that
a
are
well
inside
groomed
us.
pooch? Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
I
dude.
wonder if that's what Drake uses at the crib. He's like, yeah, I got actually instead of hand soap, I got dog shampoo everywhere.
Dude, to
Bef-
buy
bef-
that for you, I'm gonna buy that for all my closest friends without pets because they're a dog.
Damn, man.
You
Yeah, I
know
thought
who
about
you
giving
are.
that as a gift. Yeah, exactly. Sound off in the chat if you're one of
If
Ty's
this is
dogs.
you.
Exactly. Brilliant. I wanted to go back, Ty, to bringing things on the plane because I have
Mm.
a particular like conundrum or perhaps a potentially avoidable scenario, I guess.
Dude,
So
let me
I'm
just
traveling.
tell you exactly what you got to do. Stick to one sauce. It won't count as a liquid. You got to bring the whole foot long on. You go more than two sauces with a foot long, they're taking it away at the baggage check.
That's true. There's like a big sign at TSA that with like a meatball slab with a line crossed through it.
Way too wet.
Way too wet, dude. Too wet to fly.
Hmm.
Must be this dry to fly. That'd be a cool TSA program
Yeah, dude, you got the crusty,
campaign.
musty meatballs are coming on, but none of those fresh ones.
Yeah, dude. You gotta vacuum seal those balls to bring those on.
Damn, that makes my balls like pucker up.
Thanks for that visual. But I wasn't talking about a sandwich tie because I'm flying to Los Angeles next month, and I'm toying with the idea of bringing a tennis racket.
Mm,
And I'm like, how do I go about doing this? I already tried. It doesn't fit in the carry-on suitcase. Obviously, people other than me would probably know that already, but
yeah.
it'll have to go in my like personal bag, which is
Hmm.
looking to be a tote bag at this moment.
Hmm.
Do you have any experience flying with a tennis racket? This is a very niche question. Is that
I don't,
possible?
Unfortunately, I don't. I just usually use the house rackets at the boutique hotel, but never with my personal.
So the question is then, do you think the Sunset Tower has rackets on hand? Because that would be a game changer as well.
1000% they have their own racket. You think Dua Lipa is bringing her own tennis racket to the Sunset Hotel? No, she's using concierge's racket. They probably
Wow.
have some like really nicely strung ones too that you can try out.
And not the vegan kind either, the real.
Yeah. Yeah, real leather strap.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what's behind the concierge, like fucking Narnia cabinet. Like they just open it up and then there's like umbrellas, tennis rackets. Like what else they
Mhm.
got in there? Like a basketball, like hula hoops. It's like when you go into the gym storage at your high school.
Yeah, totally. And there's always something that never expected. Like I bet you they have like a set of golf clubs, 2023 tailor-made, the full both right and left-handed, ready to go, moment's
Oh yeah,
notice.
dude. 100%. Wow. And there's like probably some
Mhm.
lore. It's like, oh yeah, we used to have four rackets, but Tom Cruise like broke one of them.
Yeah, totally.
Tom Cruise got
Wow.
mad at the court and smashed it.
Mm. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Tyler, the creator, never returned the 9 iron.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not a
speaking of
complete set.
Tyler, this kind of reminded me. There's this current like perk at this hotel, or like I guess package where you can get a room and a car. And the car is like a classic car, like some of one of the local dealerships or something that rents out classic cars. Just like partnered with the hotel, and I'm like, this would be pretty sick. I'm not doing it this time around, but that'd be pretty sick to roll around the Sunset Strip in a convertible like Chevy or something.
I was just gonna say, when they say classic car, do they mean like a modern classic, like just like a regular 911, or do they mean
Like a,
like a proper classic vintage plated, like fat tires, long hood?
unfortunately for us,
Like,
Ty, a classic would be like a '08 Prius.
mm-hmm.
No, it's like a classic muscle car. You know what I mean? With like from the '60s or something, or the '70s, something like that.
Gotcha, gotcha. Very
Something
fun,
way
very
better
fun.
condition than my car.
So you're gonna do this deal, or are you gonna get the penthouse and the Jaguar E type or whatever?
Fuck, that would be pretty sick, but no, not for me. I'm not spending that much this time around, but it would be pretty cool. Yep.
Wow, damn.
Yep.
That's very exciting, Eric. So, what are you going to do about this tennis racket conundrum? Are you going to take my advice and just hope that concierge comes through? I'm sure if you phone them, like dial zero as soon as you check in and say, I need a tennis racket, they will make it happen, even if they don't have one in house. They'll hook you up with someone who knows someone who has one.
uh, it's just leaving too much to chance, Ty. And I don't know because I don't have the last name Lipa on my reservation. I don't think they'll do it for me. You know what I mean? Like somebody with real clout, like for example, a much more successful podcast were to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would probably like bend over backwards and get it done. But I don't know, man. I don't think that they'll see my name and be like, oh yeah, this guy. I've heard your show.
Yeah, dude. This is why I'm thinking of changing my name to a celebrity name. It would benefit me so much. Like, what if my name was Chris Hemsworth? Just I'm just the other Chris, you know?
The other Chris Hemsworth, yeah,
Yeah. Just a
yeah, that would be interesting.
coincidence.
But
Yeah.
then, like, how do you? I mean, you would have to like sneak in to the hotel so they never see your face, so they don't associate like your ID with like a normal person. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Because your ID
Well,
is your value right now, and you have to remain anonymous.
like, of course, like the people that check you in are gonna realize that you're not Michael B. Jordan, but 8 hours later when their shift ends, it's not like they're gonna put a flag on your count and be like, not the real Michael. Like 8 hours later, new shift, new people, you call down, hey, it's Michael B. Jordan. Can I get a tennis racket for my game tomorrow?
Damn. You might be right, but I also wouldn't put it past a Los Angeles hotel to like differentiate their clients like that. You know what I mean? Like they
They
would
think
for
there's a
sure
tier
put a
system. They put a
There's
flag
definitely
on
like
it.
a little flag next to someone's name that says like treat this person with like do whatever they say basically.
Damn. Do you think they have like a clout chaser flag that they put on the people that come in that act famous but don't yet have their blue check?
Most likely because they're also buying like the cheapest room. Like their
Right.
name is Michael B. Jordan, but they're staying on the ground floor kind of vibe.
They got
Yikes.
the alley view at Chateau Marmont.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was some news I wanted to share, Ty. I was like looking at restaurants and I was looking at the, you know, list of like places you must check out in LA restaurant wise, and Gigi's was one of the places that come up. Have you heard of that place?
Gigi, as in the Hadid sister?
Named after her, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with her, but it is a Hollywood restaurant tie. And I've
Mm.
heard like I've heard this name come up like quite a bit, kind of like in the cultural conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like looked it up on Google Maps and I was shocked at how bad the ratings were at this place.
Oh shit.
2.9 stars. Do you see that?
Dude, that is low, low. Holy crap.
Very low. And obviously, I was very curious of what was going on here. So, if you sort the rate reviews from like lowest to highest, all the recent ones are claiming that they're racist.
No. Racist Gigi's. Okay. Do you have any pulled up or any good ones I can you can hit me with right now?
Well, it's literally such a commonly used word in their reviews that it's a suggested filter on Google Maps.
Oh yeah, I see that now. It's like cocktails, trout, racist.
Yeah, dude, nothing like some racist trout. But yeah, dude, I was like, what is going on here? Because no one is kind of giving any details. They just say like fucking racist pigs and shit like that. Like no
Damn.
context, no nothing going on here, right? Then I started
Yeah.
noticing, Ty, all the names are Latin names.
Oh yeah, Ricardo said they were horrible.
Alejandro
Lu
was pissed
Luis didn't like the custom. Jose said it's infamous for its racism.
against Latinos, exactly. So I looked into this,
What the
Ty.
hell?
This is funny, but obviously I dug deeper. You know, what I mean, I went another level
Yeah.
deeper, and on ABC News there was an article about this place in August. So pretty recently, turns out a very prominent Latina musician, like a singer, was kicked out of there for apparently being too loud while talking in Spanish. So you can
Wait,
already,
really? Talking too
yeah,
loud in Spanish.
was being like really loud and annoying and was like speaking Spanish. That's the story. That's what I heard
Hmm.
in the article. And so obviously I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm like, okay, what's the other side of the story? There has to be a reason because like if you think about it, like half the staff probably speak Spanish. Like there's no way that they like hate Mexicans or like Latinos or whatever, right? It's like they're all
Hmm.
it's LA. Like there's so many of them, right? So I looked into it further and it turns out she was actually FaceTiming at the dinner table. And so my
Social
opinion on
faux
this
pas.
completely it flipped around completely. I was like, she has to go. You can't be FaceTiming at a dinner table, dude.
Dude, that is yeah, that is so out of pocket, especially at a place that has white tablecloths.
Yeah,
Like
dude. Leave the FaceTime at home. Like you can like no phone calls, like at all. Like I don't want that, dude. Like you already know she had it on speaker too.
for real though, I don't think there's ever really an appropriate place to FaceTime somebody other than your own home. And
Especially
I
as a
think that
man.
yeah, especially as a man, like what do you need to show off so badly?
Yeah.
Your
Why are you
lips.
serving face as a man?
The only serving you should be doing is time. But
Good
you should
one.
be facing time, not FaceTiming, right?
Exactly. Whoa, that's
Whoa,
brilliant.
oh, that's a Drake bar. So I think there should be actually a feature in the new iOS update, Eric, where your iPhone detects other iPhones nearby it. And if there's another iPhone within like 15 meters, no FaceTime allowed. Big X over the icon. You can't even tap it.
Exactly. You have to be like a lonely stoner at night for FaceTime to
Hmm.
be like acceptable, and no one can be around you or hear you, you know what I mean? Because that's so much worse than a phone call. Like for some reason on FaceTime, people feel like they need to yell louder for them to hear them. It's like you're in this little box, I have to yell so you can hear me.
Can you hear me in there? I don't know why that's the case. You never talk
Why
like
is
that
that?
to another human.
I know, yeah, exactly. I'm doing it to you right now, and I feel like I have a normal like talking voice. I'm also a professional though.
Do you think it's because you can't really see their ears? Like, if you think about it on FaceTime, you never really can see the ears, right? And if you
Well,
could
you can't see mine.
well, I can't see your ears, but maybe that's why I talk so loudly on these calls. If you just, like,
Yeah.
gave me a little peek under the hood of the AirPod Max, a little bit of the lobe, maybe it
Damn,
would
dude.
help my volume management. Because think about it, Eric, if you can't see the ears of another human, you may be subconsciously be inclined to speak louder. Think about when you're at Subway. They got the visor on. It's covering a little bit of the ear skis, and you're saying, "Tomatoes, please." Like, it happens all the time. Everyone's always yelling at their sandwich artist for this reason. Or maybe it's because the thin sneeze guard glass is just it's not very well cleaned. You're looking through a few fingerprints. That extra layer between you and the earlobe just incentivizes you to raise your voice.
I think you're absolutely right. How many times have you had to like repeat yourself when you're talking through a bulletproof pane of glass? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I witnessed this the other day when someone was at Paul coffee shop or whatever, that like place on Robson. Some guy
Mhm,
was like
mhm.
in a suit trying to order a sandwich, and he was like asking what's in the sandwich that was like behind the glass. And he's just like, no, this one. And he's like pointing and like trying to yell at the person. It's like, this one, what is in it? And she's like, what?
Damn.
And it's just so embarrassing. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
real.
dude.
It's real for sure.
I did like, if I see a glass barrier in any type of retail establishment, I'm, like, climbing around it, like, I feel like I'm a monkey at the zoo trying to escape my pen the way I'm, like, getting out of there, you know?
Yeah, dude. No COVID like barrier was safe around you. You know what I mean? Because you would stick your head around it and just like crane your neck so you'd fit through the tiny little speaking hole. Be like,
Dude,
hello.
yeah, dude, all these COVID sneeze guards are the only thing they're doing is giving me neck problems because I'm cocking it in such weird angles all day, holding a whole conversation with the teller at the grocery store about with my head at 45 degrees and off to the side.
Hmm. Yeah, dude. That at a time when everyone was scared of dying was truly insane. Like imagine like you're trying to make conversation with the cashier at Whole Foods, but she's like, please shut the fuck up. I don't want to die.
Yeah, dude. But you know what? You know who paved the way for us doing that? It was always like the boomer man. Like you'd walk into the grocery store masked up. It's middle of winter. There's a dude in shorts and flip flops right in front of you. He's 75 and he's like climbing up and over the sneeze guard just to like ask the grocery store clerk a couple questions about the cereal selection. They're like, "Can you get
Hmm.
me a pack of cigarettes or whatever?"
Hmm. 100%. Damn, man. Yeah, so FaceTiming in a restaurant, big no-no.
Big no no.
I think this is like prime example of clout chasing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's weird to be to see that on Instagram because she posted about it on her Instagram story, and then like go to the restaurant and like leave a review. It's like you didn't eat there, or like
You got
you
kicked
haven't
out.
been there. Like the person you're leaving this review on behalf of got kicked out for being annoying, and now your Google profile is visible for me to click on and be like, this person's an idiot. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So
so
there's
this is
that.
I didn't realize there was such an embattled narrative hiding behind the face of Gigi's behind that white tablecloth and
Hmm.
otherwise five-star gnocchi.
Yeah, the gnocchi turns out and the trout very good, but the racism also very bad.
Reese's, yeah, yeah. There's pros and cons to dining here. Well, I'm excited for you to
Yeah.
try it and report back on whether they treat you, a white male, with any type of.
Yeah, I'll make sure to like FaceTime my family back home in Croatia and like only speak loud Croatian. They'll probably be very pissed about that too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Damn.
I almost feel bad for this place though. Can you like start your Google profile over? Like, can you just delete it all and like redo it?
I don't think
Like,
so,
obviously
dude.
you
I think
lose all the good stuff, but
yeah, we're in like late stage internet now. I think your Google profile like follows you more than your credit score, you know?
yeah, dude, this dictates how you get treated at the border. It's like, I don't know, dude, your Uber score is pretty bad.
Damn. That's really what they should consider.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you missed 7 reservations on OpenTable. You just didn't show. Like, what makes you think
Yeah.
we're gonna let you into the United States?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, you can't even treat our frontline workers with respect.
Mm-hmm. I think you're
Crazy.
good. Yeah, very
Yeah.
unpatriotic.
Dude, do you
Eric,
think
I
this is
had
why Juice Bar rebranded? Did they have
oh
like
shit.
a bunch of bad reviews?
Wow, I never checked the reviews. They're trying to escape the unescapable, the online presence.
Yeah, I mean they're a little bit snobby. I always felt very condescended upon when going there. Maybe that was like maybe they had bad reviews, Ty, and they just said, fuck it, let's just wipe the slate clean, start making tartar, and call it a day. I don't even see them
Yeah.
on Google
I
anymore.
mean,
This would have been effective if they did that.
I feel like it's n- probably more likely because their original name Juice Bar had terrible SEO. So like even if you'd wanted to search it, you couldn't. But maybe they had bad reviews. But you can't scrape the internet clean. Think about like that really bad photo of Beyonce 8 years ago. And how badly and she has all the money in the world and she couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, or all the photos of Logan Paul's fiance.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like it's just enough to like consume the internet for months and months at a time. Oh no, not this photo.
We just had Jamie
Damn,
pull up the
dude.
Beyonce photo. She is flexing hard.
Wow, dude. She looks like she could deadlift a semi truck like this.
I, yeah, no kidding. This is my face after eating 12 inches of meatball sub.
Wow.
Just put a toilet beneath her.
Damn.
Damn,
Nasty
that's
as
a
hell.
great
Get that off the
photo.
screen.
Yeah. I wish the breadheads could see this now.
Yeah. So you had
Eric, I
some
have some
Subway news for me, I
Subway
believe.
news. Yeah, I want to hit you with some Subway news. This is, after all, a Subway podcast, supposedly.
Subway.
All right. The most breaking news that I want to share with you, Eric, is that the cursed media conglomerate Yahoo News ran a piece this week where they attempted, the executive chefs at Yahoo attempted to create a copycat tuna sub recipe modeled after, of course, Subway itself.
Oh my god. So okay. I already have a lot of questions tied off the bat. Is there
For
more
sure,
to
for
this
sure.
story?
I was just going to tell you what they think is in the Subway tuna.
Okay. It's anyone's guess.
Yeah, it's
Okay, let's hear
it's
it.
pre- presumably only 3 ingredients according to Yahoo News, and I'm starting to wonder though if they were like hired by Subway to sway the popular vote towards the to beat the tuna is fake allegations,
Mm.
because
Yeah,
there's
perhaps.
only 3 ingredients here. We have 2 5-ounce cans of tuna, a third cup of mayonnaise, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice is all they suggest to make Subway tuna.
Hmm.
What do we think about this?
Interesting. I think this is a idealistic version of what the Subway tuna is. You know what I mean? Like in theory, this is what it should be. However, Yahoo is not beholden to the food safe standards that Subway is. You know what I mean? Like they got to keep all this tuna fresh and not stinky. You know what I mean? Yahoo doesn't have to worry
Mhm.
about like adding the preservatives to keep it like safe to eat like 2 months later. But Subway does. So that's why the ingredient list doesn't match up. But I'm sure they're kind of trying to copy the spirit of the tuna sandwich at Subway.
Right, right. The flavor profile, maybe they got pretty close, but it won't really taste quite, quite the same without like a few little zaps of estrogen in there,
Yeah,
like in
yeah. Where's
a
my
few preservatives.
exactly, dude? Where's my Trader Joe's microplastics?
Mm-hmm, exactly. So I mean, I'm sure this is a base. This is a well. I think what Yahoo's suggesting is this is a base to build off of. Just like Subway, you can make it your own. You can add. You can like put a water bottle in your blend jet blender and then make your own microplastics to work in for more of a textured move. Or perhaps you want to like just after you prepare the tuna, put it in a bowl, set it outside in the sun for about 3 hours just to let it kind of cure. I think that might get it closer to the real flavor.